Okay, we're back. About to be working on the map again. Really just doing some landmarks like this right here. I did do this one over here. I mean, it's nothing too crazy or whatnot, but I did do this one. So there's that. If you go in here, you got this nice little area right here or whatever. Uh, nah, but besides from that, we gotta just be working on landmarks and probably some other things too. But y'all see, uh, this is actually like where that thing was or not. I did finish this area. This area is completely done. I just haven't like put nothing in the buildings yet, but this is completely done over here. I also did a hot springs area. It's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna use like most of this for another biome, but yeah. I have not worked on this yet because I kind of want to do this on stream. So we're gonna probably either work on this on stream or we're just gonna work on landmarks today. I did do this little path too. It's nothing too crazy. It's just like a little something. Like you go just do something like that. I did do these little tower things too. They're kind of like the Fortnite towers where you could like zip line up and you could get loot. I could not connect them because every time I try to doing it, it's like it breaks it with the zip line. So I don't know how to like make it where you get off and it doesn't break. I think you can, but I don't know. I did this landmark too. It's nothing too crazy. As you can see, it's just like a little house or down. Got this little pathway that actually goes all over here. And yeah. Oh yeah, and then this is gonna be a location too. I was gonna make it as big as like over here, but I said nah. I wanted to save the big location for over here, so we'll have it spaced out from all that other stuff. So it's only gonna have a couple of buildings and then this random little thing right here. Uh, but other than that, terrain looks good. All that looks good. All we gotta do now is just fill in the rest of this area with nature and finish these two pill lives and we can move on to the next area. That's really what we could do. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this tower right here. Kind of gotta make it a little bit taller than these ones though. So something like that. Yeah, I think you can make a zip line with it, but yeah, we'll just see. I'm just gonna copy all this so I don't have to make it again. If we could get some perfect better days. Mm, 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 mm. Another father's child, raised by the Christ, raised by the system. People, I know, could just take this and throw it right on top of here like this. And there you go. All these towers are done. I know they kind of look weird, but it's whatever. It's a custom looking tower. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Okay, it's whatever. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a snow biome, but I don't know why these pieces are like tweaking. Like it'll make the snow appear, but if you bring it down like a little bit tad more, it does this. So it's like the snow's not even on there no more. And I'm not about to do this and like throw it on top and be like, oh yeah, that's snow. Yeah, no. Like I want it to just be like this, but it's tweaking. Only thing I could think I could do is probably like just carry on the grass a little bit and keep on building it up until I get to the right height to actually do the snow. You feel what I'm saying? And then I'll do it. This is gonna be a location over here on the side. I already did like the outline a little bit, but don't worry about why it looks like that. I was just planning out stuff. Uh, but yeah, I'm actually cut this off because this is gonna be what you call it. It's gonna be this type of stuff right here. It's time to come outside. Mm-mm. I really want to make these roads over here really like up and down. Pause, but up and down. Go over here. Go all through this, right? I want to go basically all through this and either come back through here or come all the way through here and then go through here like that. Like, I don't know, like something like this. And then it goes over here, goes back this way, goes this way, meets up with that road, and it's, carry on from there. Alright, so now what I'm gonna actually do is don't worry about that. It is glitching already. But right here it's gonna be like a watchtower type of thing, so that's what I'm about to build right here. You stepping in the night and day. Mm-mm. So this is gonna be a weird building almost. It's gonna be like very, very weird. But y'all see what I'm trying to go for, right? Like a unique looking building. All right. So technically, this is like a front porch if you want to say it's like that. And then you got these stairs that go all the way up. 'Cause all these days, you me. Okay, university. Me. Uh-huh. Think of you. Think of you. 'Cause I think of you. See, I don't know if these really light up anything, do they? Okay, they do. pray for these baguettes. I pray for that better days. We step in another day. People with a thing. All these days I didn't okay, okay, anniversary. Do you ever feel it? So right here, I'm gonna put one of the new, like one of the mechanics. It's probably gonna be for next season though. Um, but this is basically how I want it to look. So it's not gonna be like no regular scout tower like this. It's gonna be more of a observation tower. So there's gonna be a bunch of these telescopes up here looking at all directions for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? What else should I put on here? Probably some of these briefcases and probably this little thing. So something like that. I know looks kind of plain up here, but I'm gonna do some other stuff to it. And we could also take these bushes from over here. If you didn't already know, this is kind of teasing next season. So yeah, don't that look cool though? And then we got this landmark down here. The only landmark that don't look good is this one right here. Like I didn't really put much effort into this one. But other than all of that, we done with all the landmarks over here. This is also a landmark if y'all didn't know. I might put like a little something right there. But other than that, we could get started on the actual locations now. And oh yeah, also this is the loophole. I did put everything in here because why not? It don't make no sense to be making all those different things for each one of those things, and then yeah, I don't feel like doing all that. I know it's supposed to be a good, perfect map, but nah, that's too much. And then I had to copy the tree with it because it wasn't working, so it cost like 500. So let's pack that up. But this costs 800. You see how much this costs, and we just got this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this where I'm gonna put the actual spawn room at. So it's actually gonna be over here somewhere probably, just to make it easier on me. We could probably move it a little bit closer, at least so you can see it. And yes, I'm putting it in the sky. I think it would be a little bit cooler if I did do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, let me see how much this actually costs in memory because I can't be placing a lot of these. Okay, only 10. I'm probably gonna make it a big spaceship if I got enough. Probably like the Among Us ship. I mean, you can see it from here, but like, who really gonna look over there? And it's probably gonna be a berry over here anyway. So like, it don't really matter. I pray for these good guests. I pray for bad today. All right, so I'm probably gonna get started on this, but I'm probably gonna need my cousin's help. So I'm probably waiting until my cousin gets on, and I'm gonna start back up the stream. But until then, I'm just gonna start like pasting some of this stuff around, and some of this is gonna be, this type of stuff. It's not gonna all be this type of trees or whatnot. It's gonna be a variety. over here where all these green trees are at, it's probably not gonna be that many because it's more of a what you call it, empty type of biome. It's more like a grassland, it's not a autumn biome with all the trees. Mm, like, and so on, and this is, and now since we put all those trees down, we could start by adding some of these. So these are more likely to be on the edge because they are like, I don't know what you call them, but they just hanging more than those. I'm going with a more like kind of realistic approach with this one, at least now, because all those trees I put over here, I mean, it's not that many, but still, it's a lot, you know. So I'm going for like more of a realistic approach when I go over here with it. I did add a little bit more of these trees because they actually do fill in a lot of space, so that's why I added more of those. And you see how perfect it looks. It doesn't look too overcrowded, but it doesn't look, undercrowded. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a gas station, the first gas station on the map. Kind of crazy, but it's between two PLIs, so it makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? So it's right in between, and it's probably gonna be another one, probably about, yeah, right about there, because there's gonna be a street going here, and there's gonna be a street going in between here to go to this one, and it's gonna just go like this, kind of like a triangle a little bit. So it's gonna be one right here too, and then this area over here, I just gonna go all up here and come back down or that, and this one gonna go all up here and come back down, and it's gonna be a whole probably different biome. I don't know, but I do want to make this whole area right here snow, but like I'm not good at snow biomes, so I'm probably gonna need somebody to help me with that. Like look at the scale of this already. Yeah, it looks open. That's what I'm going for on this side. But when you come over here, it's not open no more. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like two different types of things. So you got the not so open areas, and then you got the really, really open areas. You got this area back here, which is probably gonna have a chest either right here or somewhere around here. See, nature is one thing I'm good at, but like I'm not good at where I need to place it at. You feel what I'm saying? Probably put this up here. I think I'm so happy that I put these two mountains right here because like it really elevates it way more. Probably still gonna need this for this location too. But these are just gonna be. I know these are gonna be restaurants mostly, especially all these up here, and then these probably gonna be like I don't know a toy store and probably a different store. But some that's probably like the small ones. All three of these gonna be like type of like different stores, and then these are all gonna be like restaurants probably. And then this is gonna be mostly taller buildings, probably up to like here with this one, not that tall. Probably about this is probably like the biggest one. I don't know, probably about there with that one. But it's probably not gonna all be interval. That's why I'm probably gonna make it just like the same height or just tinier. This one's probably gonna be about that tall. Same with this one, about that tall. This one's gonna be about that tall. So the buildings over there are gonna be way taller. Like they're gonna be like the only difference is over here is going like this terrain is gonna be down level. Like it's gonna be all the way down here. But like the buildings are gonna be like super high, like let's say the max of the buildings, because the taller ones are gonna be on the edge. So it's gonna be like from here to here, just tall buildings, right here. And there's gonna be a street probably going in front of those buildings, and it's gonna curve back like this. So it's gonna be this whole little area. So basically from here to here, just straight up tall buildings. This is probably gonna be the only location I'm gonna work on the most. But most of the buildings are gonna be not enterable. Some of them are, some of them will be. Like some of them you'll have to just zip line up to, like in a mega city. But yeah. So the whole point of me not really having cars in my map for real, it's gonna only be like at least maybe no, not even no car. It's probably not gonna be no cars at all. The best it'll probably be is like I got a good idea for how I'm gonna do the cars. So if you go on items, right, it's this item where you can get airdrops, and with the airdrops, it comes with a lot of different things you can actually get. So say for instance, you do this, you can either get a supply drop, a health drop, or a car. A car every single time too. And it comes down way cooler than just grabbing a car to the side of the street. Yeah, it's probably gonna only be trucks, but hey, what do you want? Yeah, you might have to wait for it, but come on now, that's way cooler. And then you just get to drive it. Actually, let me actually test this. I'm probably gonna make it a loophole for itself, just because I put the thing over here or not. I thought I lost it for a second, ain't gonna lie. So let me just put this over here. Alright, let me just put that in there. You see how some stuff just don't load in. Some stuff just doesn't load in for whatever reason. So then you come in here, grab this little thing, right? Oh yeah, this is Coastal Cafes. Like, look how beautiful this looks. Get an airdrop right here. Let's get a supply drop. Weapons and resources. The easiest way to put supply drops in your map, by the way.
Yo.
Yo,
Anybody home?
I don't know where Joe went.
Rel? Corey? Corey Rel?
And probably start on this gas station too. These are actually only gonna probably be either in vending machines or chest. So yeah. Here's our play for and you come outside. We open it in our day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.